What's going on, guys? I'm Fuller from Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. This is Luna. She's probably going to hang out here most of the time. So I wanted to go over some of the new suspension kits that are out there on the market right now. So in 2020, a lot of the heavy-duty trucks got a refresh. And then last year in 2019, we saw a lot of 1500s get updated. And so over the course of the last year or so, there have been some new kits that have come on the market, so we want to go over those. We're going to be looking at like the GM 2500, Ram 2500, as well as the Chevy 1500s on the list, and the 2020 Ford Super Duty. So jumping into that, we'll kind of just roll through these really fast, just so you know the different options out there. If you just bought a new truck, a brand new truck, and you want to know kind of what your lift kit options are, we'll go over some of these. The full details and everything will be on the website. I just want to breeze through these quickly. So for the 2020 GM heavy-duty truck, so your 2500 and 3500, BDS has the new 6.5-inch high clearance system. It's a really heavy-duty kit and allows for up to 38-inch tires depending on what offset you go with. So just make sure you use the gallery to figure out, how big you want to go. Obviously, the further your wheel sticks out, you can't run quite as large of a tire. But if you're going for a more meaty, stuffed-in look or something like that, and you want to run 38s, you can do it with a 6.5-inch kit. And it comes standard with Fox shocks all the way around too, Fox 2.0. So again, same truck. So Zone, which is very similar to the BDS kit, it's just a little bit shorter. They've got a 5-inch kit. That also comes standard with Fox shocks. But it's the Adventure Series rather than the Performance Series. So basically what that is your Adventure Series is a monotube shock and it's a steel body shock. The Performance Series is going to be an aluminum body shock, and it's completely, like if you want to rebuild it in the future, it's completely rebuildable with custom valving options and all that kind of stuff. So that should cover that one. Kryptonite for the GM 2500 trucks uses a leveling key system. So if you want something that's not quite as big, they got the different leveling keys out there. It's only 2 inches of lift, but it's very heavy duty. It comes with really nice upper control arms. If you know anything about Kryptonite or been on the forums, people rant and rave about the quality of Kryptonite stuff. So if you want just a little bit of a level, Kryptonite's got you covered there. And then, and you can fit 34s on there too, Kryptonite says. I think you could probably squeeze 35s if you're comfortable with a little bit of metal trimming, but you can make it work. And then Rough Country actually is going to be the company that offers the largest lift kit for these guys. So it's a 7-inch system, it's a non-torsion drop system, and it comes with the differential skid plate standard as well as the new N3 shocks. So moving from that, the 2019 and up Ram 2500 will be next on the list. So go through a couple options here. Zone has their 4.5-inch radius arm kit, which uses the new Zone logo, which isn't really an important fact. It just looks a lot cooler than the old one did, in my opinion. It's got progressive rate coils, which is important. So depending on where you're at in the coil, it's basically, I guess I'm just going to say weighted differently for the ease of explaining it. And it's designed specifically for the diesel engine trucks, so that's an important note. It also comes standard with the Zone shocks, but you can upgrade to the Foxes right on the website too if you want. You don't have to worry about buying them separate and then installing it later, so you can just upgrade right away. McGoy's has the biggest number of kits that are available for these trucks, as well as I think the largest kit. So you got a 4-inch, a 6-inch, an 8-inch, and a 10-inch for the 2019 and up Ram 2500s. If you want all the details on each individual kit, we'll put that all in the links in the description. I'm not going to go through every single one. ReadyLift has a 6-inch kit. The coolest thing about theirs is that this particular kit's 100% made in America, which is just neat, and it reuses the factory arms and the drop, and it has basically drop brackets then to lower those down. It's a very basic and simple kit, but the good news is that means it's more easy for you to install yourself, and it does keep the cost down quite a bit compared to some of the other ones. Rough Country is going to be the most affordable though. They've got a 5-inch kit, and it uses the N3 shocks, but they're actually specifically valved for this application and the weight of the truck, which is nice. So it's not just the same N3 shock that's being slapped on everything. This particular one is valved specifically for this truck and the weight of that diesel engine. For the 2020 Super Duty, you only have one thing to go over. It's 2 kits, both from BDS. So this is for the 2020 only. Even though in 2020 the Super Duty didn't really get any major changes, a lot of it was styling and appearance, but BDS felt that there was enough change that they wanted to release new kits for the 2020s. So they have 2 4-inch kits. One's a coilover kit and one's a radius arm kit. So again, obviously differences being there, just the ride quality you're going to get and the adjustability with the coilovers versus your standard 4-inch radius arm kit. Radius arm kit's going to be a little bit cheaper, coilovers will be a little more expensive. Then probably the most popular one is going to be the 2019 and up GM 1500 trucks. I know a ton of people that have these, and we're going to go over some kits for the AT4 and the Trail Boss as well. So this is your Chevy Silverado, GMC Sierra 1500 trucks. So the first 3-inch or less kits that were available to market were from Icon. They're like heavily focused on off-road stuff. So if you want an off-road quality kit that's not going to actually, really lift your truck that much, like if you want it to look basically factory but level, you can go as low as like a 1-inch lift with the Icon stuff. So they've got anything from stage 1 to stage 4. It's all with off-roading in mind, upper control arms, coilovers, that whole shebang. They're relatively expensive kits, but they're extremely good quality. We've put them on a few different vehicles, and I know I'm super impressed every time. Just like, even opening up the boxes, like everything just looks so nice. So Superlift also has a 3-inch King kit, which is new. Again, this is more geared towards off-roading, not quite so tall. I think it's one of their first like shorter King coilover kits that are available, and it's King coilovers up front and King shocks in the rear too, so you're getting a full basically suspension system all the way around, which is nice. BDS offers one of the first Crossmember coilover kits, so it's a 6-inch kit from those guys, and it uses the Fox Racing coilovers, the orange ones. So those are better than like the blue logo or the gray ones, so they're gonna be good because they're the orange ones. So then for the AT4 and the Trail Boss, BDS offers 3 different kits for those. So they have a shorter 2.5-inch coilover kit, a 4-inch coilover, and then a 4-inch standard lift kit too. So if you don't know, AT4 or Trail Boss come factory lifted. It's about 2.5 inches or so. So when you add like the 4-inch, even the 4-inch standard kit or the 4-inch coilover kit, you can actually fit 37s on there, which you'd never be able to fit 37s on a 4-inch lifted, regular base model Silverado. So that's pretty neat. Obviously, you do have to kind of take into account the width of your wheels. You can't put 14 wides and 37s on there. You're still gonna have a lot of rubbing, but if you want an off-road setup with the coilovers, and you want to add that to your Trail Boss, and have probably a little bit better, honestly, than factory ride quality, that'd be an option for you, and you can stuff some big wheels and tires in there too. So those are some of the new kits that are out there right now. It's pretty much most of them that are going to be released. There's obviously a few stragglers that'll come in there and fill in for these trucks and the other trucks that are on the market too. And then we'll do another one of these anytime that they update the trucks or these new cool lift kits come out. But if you want to see all the other things out there for you too, if you don't have a brand new truck, you can find everything at customoffsets.com. Otherwise, the links to all of these will be in the description. So there'll be like 3,000 links, but you can just find your year, make, and model, and then click on the suspension link for that truck. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments down below. Shoot us an email, give us a call, DM us on Instagram, talk to us on Facebook, wherever you want to get a hold of us. We'll be able to answer it for you. Peace.